You brought up the Ultimate Fighter.
Even though Cory was hurt, he stood toe-to-toe with Khalil. They both landed big shots. Cory was working on that rear naked choke. He finally sinks that thing in and taps Khalil out.
What was the process to get on the show?
There's a tryout, but they know 90% ahead of time, like who they're going to take. So a lot of it, I think that helped me was just people I knew, my coaches and people like knowing the producers and the people in the UFC. So you have to have a minimum. Well, I don't know if they've changed it. It's probably pretty similar. When I got on it, you had to have a minimum of 3 professional fights. So I had my 3rd professional fight, and then I had to there was an issue because some of them, I think my 2nd fight or something, hadn't been sent in to SureDog or the websites. So it wasn't on there. It wasn't on my official record. So I had to complain to the promoter to get him to put that on. So I had my 3 fights so I could get on and go try out. So I think most of it though was knowing the right people. You go to the tryout. It's really, really short. It starts with grappling. So you have everyone who's trying out and they just match you up. I don't know if it's random or whatever, but they match you up and you roll for I don't think it's even 5 minutes. I think it's it might be 2 minutes or something like that. You roll for 2 minutes and I did well in it. I tapped the dude that I was rolling with twice and those were the only submissions the whole time out of everyone. I had kind of a different strategy going into it that I thought was better too. Everyone either, because I think we were starting out on the knees. I don't think we weren't starting out on the feet. We were starting out on the knees and everyone would both of them started on their knees and fight for position. And I just I just started on my butt. And so I just kind of took bottom position. And my thought process with that was if we start on the knees and there's a scramble and I lose and end up on bottom, that looks bad. But if I just start out on bottom, I have nowhere to go but up. He didn't put me on bottom. I just did it. And then maybe I sweep him. That looks really good. But I just thought it would look better if I didn't lose a scramble and end up on bottom. I'll just start there and then, nowhere to go but up. And I thought it would just look better. But either way, it worked out well because I got a couple submissions out of it and I was the only one with submissions during that. So that looked good. And then after that, they make a cut, get rid of a bunch of people, and then they have you hit pads. And there's they have their people, the matchmakers and whoever else watching to make their decisions and stuff. And it's not like they're watching just you hit pads. They'll have 10 different people out there on the mats hitting pads and you hit pads for a minute. And sometimes they'll just tell you to get out even sooner after 30 seconds or whatever. So I just hit some pads. And then after everyone hits pads, then they make another cut. So they whittle it down even more. And then after that, you have interviews with the producers where you just go and you just talk to them. And then after that, then they make their final cut and get it down to who's going to be on the show. Or in my case, actually, this was a season where you had to fight to get onto the show.